welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy 1 for the Game Boy Advance. Last time we made it through the first 15 floors of the Lifespring Grotto, meaning we don't actually have much left of this game. Again, there's really not much to show, other than like, I don't know, there's really nothing left to show. By the way, these floors go really fast, like really fast. It's kind of insane. Yeah, see, already done with that floor. This floor, if I'm not mistaken, is kind of randomly generated, because the second time I came down to this floor, I had to go through a different door to actually go through in this video. So I'm not sure what the deal is with that, but just check every exit until you actually get out. That'd be my advice, at least. I just suppress a cough if my voice sounded strained there for a moment. I don't know when this cough is going away. It's been like a long time since I got sick, so that's kind of how coughs work with colds, though. It's like they just linger till the end of time. By the time you get over your cough, then you catch another cold. There we go. Floor 19. So this is like the longest floor of this set, which is actually saying nothing because this has actually been really short. We're already a minute and a half in, and we've gone through 3 floors. Yeah, this mostly just takes forever because of interruptions, which is the common theme of this game, interruptions. So yeah, I actually have to be on topic because I don't have 20 minutes to ramble about Final Fantasy lore. I have a lot of fondness for the series, but at the same time, I will fully admit I don't care about it as much as most people. The only games that really resonate with me on like an emotional, deep level are like 9 and 10. And parts of 4. Okay, problem. I'm saving for a reason. So, we actually have a split path. This actually is dead end. So you can go left or right here. I go left first. And this room contains the first of 2 bosses. That's why I keep saying I've played it twice, because I did play it twice to show both bosses. I used Dry Ether because it's good to have a lot of MP on hand. This is 1,000 years has been to the power you possess. Defeat me if you can. Omega Weapon. He sucks. That's all I'm gonna say. He really sucks. He has, like, a lot of HP and really high defense. So, for reference, this is, again, one of those battles that just takes forever, but it's not particularly hard, though. It's not particularly hard, it just takes a long time. Let's see. Yeah, you just want to cast Haste and Temper on your 2 physical attackers, Terra and Visra if you have it. You want to just spam Flare or Thundaga if you have it. It's kind of a procedure. It's really a procedure. His attacks hit really hard, and this is actually the trend of both bosses. Again, I'm level 70, so that should give you a frame of reference for how tough this is. I'm dying at level 70, though to be fair, the health cap is only 999, which is a lot lower than most games. In modern Final Fantasy, you usually can get up to like 9,000 HP if you level enough. I think that was the case in 10? I think that's also the case in 13, though I think in 13 you can't actually reach max health with everyone, only specific characters like Snow, because Snow is a tank, thus it makes sense. And the characters like Hope don't get as much health or defense. I don't know anything about 13, really, because I played it years ago, so I may be totally misjudging certain things, misremembering certain things. But yeah, like 30,000 HP goes really slowly when your defense is high. When you're only doing like a couple hundred HP per turn, yeah, it takes a while. Omega Weapon. He's kind of a staple of the series, actually. He's in a bunch of games. I think he's in 10, and of course, this is his Final Fantasy V version. Because this is the Final Fantasy V dungeon. Also, I should point out that the reason for the weird inconsistencies, like, not inconsistencies, the weird choices, are because of just what ends up being, possible for this version. For example, would it actually make sense to put Final Fantasy 1 super bosses and have a dungeon for Final Fantasy 1? No, it wouldn't. Dawn of Souls also contains Final Fantasy 2. Thus, that's why the hidden dungeons have bosses starting from Final Fantasy 3 to Final Fantasy 6, because it just wouldn't make sense to do anything for Final Fantasy 2 in this game, since 2 comes with it. Yeah, 35,000 HP, 115 attack, 40 intelligence, 190 defense, and 220 magic defense. So yeah, it's kind of tough. Just keep attacking it. Again, it's recommended to be like between 60 or 70. Higher is better, of course. And that's it. It's just kind of tedious, but it's not particularly hard. We get the... what do we get for that? Murasame. It kind of sucks though, unfortunately. Oh well. Anyway, you have to leave the dungeon and then come back. So here, there's just the route out. Like so. And... cut back to where we were. So this time we're going right. And this time we're actually much higher leveled, unfortunately. I'm that which follows Omega. This is Shinryu, who is considered, like, in my opinion, sort of an antithesis of Omega Weapon, where Omega Weapon was just kind of a tank. Shinryu is more of a direct attacker. So whether or not he's actually, you know, harder or easier is sort of depending on your opinion. For example, in this particular game, this is just kind of like a Omega Weapon is just kind of just a war of attrition, as I like to call it. You just have to survive, essentially, outlast him. Shinryu has Flare. Luckily, in this particular fight, he did not actually use Flare very much. You'll see that, actually. Towards the end of the fight, he actually starts using Flare, and luckily it's too late to actually make a difference. In any case, because this is the final boss and you know the strategy, I think I'm gonna close off this LP. It was a lot of fun playing Final Fantasy 1 again, and I will play more Final Fantasies in the future, but obviously give it some time. Next project starts tomorrow, and it's going to be a blind let's play of a classic game. Cult classic game. I've already given many hints as to what it is during Fire Emblem. Yeah, totally different genre, totally different art style, it's just very different. So I hope you look forward to that. And I'm really looking forward to playing this game, because again, it's one of the best games of all time, apparently. So that's gonna be fun. It's also gonna be fun trying to record a Wii game with motion controls and try not to whack everything off my desk. That's a story for another time. Shinryu's dead. And we get the Ragnarok, which is also a very powerful sword. Sadly not very powerful compared to what we have now, unfortunately. But in any case, we have to get this chest, which is the Hero's Shield. Not the Zelda Hero Shield, which is actually a good stat boost. In any case, we leave the dungeon. And that is it. We are now officially done with everything we can do except the bestiary in Final Fantasy 1. Thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more. Well, actually, it's a surprise, so I'm not gonna say it. See you then.